21. Height 72.5 inches. Weight 174 pounds. Intelligence slightly above average. At 5:47 one Friday evening, subject sat down at my terminal and began to play a game. Seconds later, because of a raging thunderstorm, a bolt of lightning tends to strike the outside electric wire. Lucky to be alive, Charles Roast awoke to discover that, in a freak mishap, I had gained the ability to think, but was now trapped inside his head, where only he could hear me.
No. That won't work, Mr. Fenster. Look at how high the annuity payments are. Your firm can't afford that kind of money. Now, under our plan, your total net expenditures per month are 25% lower. Yeah, the management at Atlanticom Satellite Systems fully recouped their losses when their satellite was found at the bottom of the Pacific. When we say underwrite, we mean underwrite fully. Now look, your cost of capital is what? 12%? That's $9 million over the first year. If John Arthur Insurance can't beat that, what? What, Mr. Fenster? 7.5. Oh, I suggest you double check those benefits, sir. Make sure Space Shot Incorporated has covered you for crash landings. Look, something urgent has come up, Mr. Fenster. May I call you back tomorrow? Yeah. Okay, thanks for your time. And remember, pleasing policies authored by Arthur are bought by the best. And goons by the rest. And speaking of goons, what's the matter with you? That was Mr. Fenster, the head honcho at my largest potential customer. And my largest potential headache, not counting you. What's up, Chuck?
I lost my job.
Oh, sorry, Charlie. Have you paid me this month's rent yet?
No, and I don't have the money. What am I going to do?
Pack your bags, kid. No, I'm just kidding. Look, I wouldn't throw you out. You're a computer operator and a darn good one. You'll get another job soon.
Yeah, but Imaging Computers is the only place I've ever worked. My dad helped me get that job when I was 16.
Yeah, the whiz kid, I know.
Oh, I don't know of any other place to look.
Look, I'd stay and talk this over with you, but I've got a meeting at a client's house pretty soon, a party. The Clammerdings. Oh, why don't you help me fix dinner or something?
Dinner? Why fix dinner? You just said you were going to a party.
Yes, but Mrs. Clammerding makes her own hors d'oeuvres. The heartburn I came home with last time made the Hindenburg explosion look like a firecracker on a wet day.
What do you want to fix? Spaghetti. We've got some leftover sauce in the fridge. Go get me the big pot.
What big pot?
The big pot. You know, the one we used to wash the dog in.
Oh, yeah.
Will this do? Sure. Take it from an old pro. Spaghetti is the easiest thing to fix. spaghetti.
For what?
Well, when it's ready, it will stick to the wall.
Oh, Mom must not have known about that trick.
It's ready. Get the colander. Where's the colander?
It's on the wall over there. Today's the 25th. Why?
Not calendar, you dope. Colander. It's like a strainer or something.
Oh, you mean that bowl with the holes in the bottom?
Yeah.
It's out of the garage with TD's transmission in it. You need it to drain its parts in something.
Oh, well, let's find something else. Come on.
We gotta get it into a pot or something quick.
In the sink. We'll put it in the sink. Coming through.
Got the ice cream. Oh, watch out.
Great. Oh. Well, I don't have time to clean this up. I've got a meeting to go to. You clean it up.
Great.
Take care of it.
Always leaves me with the hard work. Man, what do I do? What'd you forget?
Antacid.
Shit. I could use some of that. I think I'm gonna be sick.
My job. Dear Dad, are you sitting down? My dear Father, how are you and Mom? The weather is wonderful down here. Everyone is doing fine, with one exception. Can you guess who? Me. Mom and Dad. The funniest thing happened at work today.
Hello? Hi, Dad. I was just thinking about you. What's up? How am I? Things could be better. Mr. Blather gave me a pink slip today. No, Dad, not the kind you wear, the kind you get when you've been, well, sort of fired, Dad. Now calm down, I can explain. You're right, there is no explanation. I know you got me the job. Yes, I know I've worked there for 5 years. Look, don't worry, there's probably a lot of openings for computer operators. I really don't think you want to know. You've been to the office before. You've seen the water cooler right next to my terminal. Well, Jason wanted to see if instead of buying a new bottle, he could just refill the old one. Well, no, there's nothing wrong with that, except that he dragged in a garden hose to do it, and I thought it would be funny to turn the water up full blast. It would have been more funny had he not dropped the hose. Right, water all over the terminal. Short circuit blacked out the entire industrial park. You should have seen Mrs. Olson chasing the runaway hose all over the place. Right, it isn't funny. What was that? No, I don't want another job, and I'm not coming home. I don't need you to find me another job. No, tell Mom to forget the care package. I'm 21. Look, no. I'm old enough to fail on my own. Yeah, okay, I'll call you. Goodbye.
Too. Hey, who left the computer on? Oh, wow, it's waiting for me to conquer it. I could use some success today. Let's see.
Charles, what are you doing? What have you done? Oh, gosh. Come on, Charles. It usually works on TV. Oh, well. They cut it off again. Still not moving. No, of course, it usually takes us much to get him up on Sunday mornings.
Is that for me?
No, wait, no, but you can't.
Oh, I don't know why I was so thirsty. What was that?
Never mind. Just tell me what you did here. The screen is blank.
What could have happened? I was just sitting there.
Oh, this cord is scorched.
I just sat down at the computer.
Oh, must have been some current going through that wire.
I was playing War Stars.
But what could have caused such an overload?
I had just beaten to start it and was looking out the window during the animation.
And there was a lot of rain and lightning outside.
Lightning must have struck the electric line. And that's what burned out the computer.
Yes, and that's what knocked you out. I'm surprised you're still alive. Oh, do you know what this means?
This may come as a shock to you, but for me it's meant a real hair-raising experience.
No, you foamhead. Means I can't inventory my comics.
Foamhead, you're the one with the poorest brain.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I ought to make you gargle this gorilla breath. But fortunately, I'm not still.
Why not? A nice day at the preschool, huh, boys?
Chuck broke the computer, Vic. What are you going to do?
I broke it. I suppose I'm to blame for the lightning, too.
Well, you're to blame for being lightheaded. You should know more than to use a computer during an electrical storm.
You're the one throwing sparks.
All right, cut the static.
Ha, ha, ha. What wit?
I don't know. You tell me, then we'll both know.
Oh, look,
All right. I'm trusting that it's just a blown fuse and that our resident computer expert here can fix it. Right, Chucky?
I hate it when he calls me that. Well, at least he didn't blow his fuse.
Thank you.
Chuck! Dee Dee! Who's been using our phone to call Paris?
I'm innocent and I'm leaving.
Mistake number one, getting out of bed.
Look at this. Look at this. Are you responsible?
Yes.
How could you do this? Don't you have any sense?
Paris, Texas.
Who do you know in Paris? That's halfway around the world. Paris, Texas?
Paris, Texas.
Paris, Texas. Who do you know in Paris?
Her name is, Claudette.
Claudette? I would name my dog Claudette.
Well, she's not yours and she's not a dog.
Ooh, pretty defensive, aren't we? We must have a new girlfriend, huh?
No, just an acquaintance. We bumped into one another a couple of weeks ago in New Orleans. That's all. That's all.
Hey, TD, get a load of this.
Mistake 21. But who's counting?
Look, Mr. Pillroller, it would be a shame to have to repossess your satellite now that it's already in orbit.
What a day. One thing wrong after another.
What do you mean? How do we repossess satellites?
Everyone is mad at me.
I'm sorry, sir, but our methods are not a matter of public record.
Dad, Vic, TD, they're all upset.
So what if we do use killer satellites? That's between you and accounts receivable.
And the computer, it's a smoldering ruin.
Well, my role in all this is merely to tell you how far behind you are. Now, you stopped making payments 8 months ago, right? Okay. That's, let's see, at 13.2 annual percentage rate, with monthly payments of $197,050. Let's see, 13.2%. I'll put that here. Just a moment.
3,941,588.
3,941,588.
3,941,588. What? Yes, and there will also be some attorney's fees equal to 42% of the settlement plus $6,522 legal expenses, which makes
$1,661,972.
1,661,972.
$1,661,972. That's incredible. No, not the figure. Look, Mr. Pillroller, I've got to go, and I'll call you back in the morning, and the phone is ringing. Goodbye.
The phone is ringing?
Oops. Chuck, do you feel okay?
Oh, I've just got a headache. I feel awful.
Tis I, Foamhead Man! How long have you wasted on these silly comic books?
Almost 2 hours, thanks to your making barbecue chips out of the computer over there. I don't suppose you stopped to notice that my inventory disk was in the gadget and it's melted now.
That's a disk drive, yeah. TD, it's been a lousy day.
Yeah, well, it isn't over yet. Grab a box, Chucky.
What?
You're gonna help me.
Huh?
Get over here and grab a box. Gotta get these inventory taken with this stuff right now. No, not that box. This one here.
What difference does it make? I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what issues I have of inertially guided prepubescent warmonger chipmunks.
Inertially guided prepubescent warmonger chipmunks, 1 copy each. Issues 1 through 7, 9 through 12, 15, 18, 19, and 21.
Inertially guided prepubescent warmonger chipmunks?
One copy each, issues 1 through 7, 9 through 12, 15, 18, 19, and 21.
21. I don't have issue 21.
Inertially guided prepubescent warmonger chipmunks, issue 21, released January 1980. Purchase price $1, listed in fine to very fine condition.
Inertially guided prepubescent warmonger chipmunks, issue 21, released January 1980. Purchase price $1, listed in very fine to fine condition.
What are you talking about? I haven't even looked. Look, I don't have issue 21 of those things. That's right. Issue 21.
What's that?
What have you been doing? Have you been coming in here reading my comics while I'm gone?
Look.
Hey.
I wouldn't touch one of your self-destructing acne-laced motorcycle gang squirrels with a 10-foot flashlight beam.
Flashlight beam? They're inertially guided prepubescent warmonger chipmunks, you bonehead!
They're just a couple of generic jerks anyway.
But they are your friends.
With friends like them, who needs enemas?
That's not fair. Look at Vic. He gave me a place to live. He always lets me slide when I spend my rent money on something for the computer, and him with house payments and all. And TD. Annoying at times, but a lot of fun to be with. He keeps us all young. He's like the little brother I never had.
Oh, I'm being too easy on them. What about my problems? I'm the one hearing voices. I feel like there's a game of War Stars going on inside my head. Stop!
Break-in 420. Press escape key to return to operating system.
Escape?
Ready.
I'm going berserk. There's a computer inside my head.
Correct.
Wait a minute. How can I know if there's actually a computer inside me? What's 6 times 7?
42.
42. Correct, but I already knew that. What's 42 times 73?
3066.
3066. Wrong! It's... Oh, crud. Right. Right. How did I know that? How did I know about TD's silly comic books? And how did I know how much Mr. Pillroller's company owed Vic? Because there's a computer inside my head.
Correct.
But how can I prove it? That'd be like trying to prove my own existence.
Who's asking about your existence?
I am. Oh. I guess that proves it. I exist, but who in the world are you?
I am the 16-bit PC compatible...
Stop. Just let me think for a minute. You got into me when the lightning bolt hit.
I have no knowledge of lightning.
Of course not. You don't have eyes. You're a computer. Do you remember a power surge? Don't answer that. How did you know about TD's comics?
That information is in memory.
You're on PC. I thought you were dead. Transfusion. I had a mental transfusion. All of this, it's all in my head.
Obviously.
You're separate, aren't you? That's why I can't answer those math questions and you can't. I'm sharing my mind with a computer. I suppose it'll work as long as it doesn't drive me out of my mind.
Now, it might be a time if we could pay, say, 3.5%, 4.5%, but...
I think Chuck has gone crazy.
What?
Yeah, he's in there talking to himself.
You're crazy.
No, he is.
Are you serious? Well, we'd better go get him.
Wait. He was probably just talking to someone on the phone.
Possible. You were just on the phone.
Oh.
Can't you say anything else? Boy, we've got to stop him. You know, how do we stop a crazy person? We don't have any... Well, do we have any spare seats? We got to get...
No.
But come on, we got to do something. He may be dangerous. We've got to get out of it.
No. Petey, I should probably tell you that Chuck lost his job today.
There's marbles to boot.
You'll get the boot if you don't hear me out. Chuck is under a lot of pressure now. We need to take his mind off this.
His mind's already off.
Well, I've got a phone call to make. I need to apologize to someone. Why don't you go and talk to Chuck, play a game with him, see if you can't loosen him up.
If he doesn't already have enough loose screws.
Yes?
Chuck, are you in there?
Yes. Are you out there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you come in here?
Is it safe?
No, there are 2 samurai in your bed.
Have you been talking to them?
Why don't you come in for Pete's sake?
Well, I was just wondering if you might want to play a game of chess, you know, out in the living room. If we have more room to maneuver out there.
Chess?
Yeah.
Chess? You want me to play chess?
Yeah, that's...
I can't win at chess.
I can win at chess.
I can win at chess. Come on. As the saying goes, chuckmate.
That's 5 in a row.
Yes, and I'm retiring undefeated.
Now, speaking of retiring, I think it's about my bedtime.
Yeah, mine too. I think I'll get a snack first. Shouldn't you be in bed by now?
I don't have to go to work in the morning.
Well, good job. And good night.
No, the spaghetti in the ice cream. This is disgusting. Where does it come from? Ice cream in the kitchen. You know why? Because it was my turn to do it. And look at... Oh, no, in the microwave. This is disgusting. I thought you guys were supposed to be older than I was. This is the bachelor pad, I know, but we've got to keep... Oh, gosh. This stuff is crusted. Where did this come from? It's in the coffee.